Hello everybody, I'm on my way to the little village of Eberbach, situated by the river Neckar, where I'm meeting Thomas, and we are going to hike the next section of the Neckar Trail. I think it's the 6th section, but I'm not absolutely certain. Well, I'm going to meet Thomas in a town called Hirschhorn, where we park one of our 2 cars and then go on to Eberbach, where there is the trailhead of today's section. We've had quite nice and calm autumn weather, but when I look at the sky, I must say the weather is about to change, and the weather forecast is not too good, which means that we're going to have rain later on. It's supposed to start raining at about 10ish. It's now 8:30. We'll see if the weather forecast is right. Never mind, it's not going to be a very, very heavy rainfall, torrential rainfalls. There's no wind, so who cares? It's a good opportunity to try new gear. I have fixed an umbrella to my backpack today that I'm using for the first time, and I'm wearing new rain pants. I have never tried in rain conditions, so let's see how these new items perform. There's no wind, probably rain. I guess now we have today's the 15th of November. We're right in the middle of November. I don't think that there are many day hikers on the trails, so the trails should be quite empty, and for somebody who is looking for solitude, it's the right day to go in the outbacks. So let's see what we'll discover. I'll show you later in the movie. Stay tuned. Bye bye. Ja. So we are having a break at a shelter because there are hunters in the woods today, and we can hear them shout and shoot. I like the alliteration, shout and shoot. We've talked to two of them, and they said that we should have a break till 12:30 and then we can go on, because then they stop hunting. So that's why we are having our luncheon right now here on the table and are enjoying the woods. Well, the hunt is over, so we are back on trail and can safely hike along. So the hunters came back with a few wild boar. They shot, and now it's 12:30, and I'm sure that there is quite a binge drinking going on at the hunter's hut. So at least what we saw, the beer and the schnapps, they are going to celebrate now. But we are back on trail.
Das ist doch nicht weit mehr. Ne?
Das ist tot. We've just talked to a hunter that we met, and he said that everything is okay with that wild boar. It has been hunted and put down so that other hunters can fetch it with their pickup trucks. So our speculations that it might have fallen off the trailer, or that it just died there, are not true. So everything is as it should be. Nothing illegal or nothing extremely violent. So just a dead wild boar waiting to be picked up. This area here is called the stone table. However, the table is made of wood. Well, but the legs, no, it's completely made of wood. I thought the legs were made of stone, but they're only dirty. There is a big stone to memorize a forest warden, a forester called Philip Rudolph. So, and we are continuing our trail. Well, as chance will have it, the wooden table at that resting area called stone table was not the original area where people used to rest. It is here. There is a little bit in the woods. We have some tables made of stone that were erected in 1797 as a place where hunters would gather. And back then, in those days, you had a scenic view at the castle and the Neckar Valley. And the spot where I just stood and filmed the wooden table was erected in 1851. And it is said that there was a kind of courthouse here, a place where people would come together with a judge and negotiate petty crimes. So 1797 and still here. Das ist die Hermann Hoppe. Hermann Hoppe. Ja, ein Oberförster.